So this is just going to be a quick, relaxing yoga flow. I'm going to set up some music and it'll just be a quick, short, little yoga practice today, just to open up our bodies and to lengthen our muscles, basically. So today we're going to start out in child's pose, so just spreading the knees open nice and wide, bringing the hands out in front of the body, and then just melting the flesh of the forehead onto the mat. See if you can ground your sits bones to your heels and resting your thighs, your chest on top of your upper thighs. So we're just going to hold that pose for a few breaths. In child's pose, we want to start to focus on our breathing. So start to take deeper and deeper breaths as you feel your chest rise against your upper thighs. As you exhale, draw that belly button in and up towards your spine to really squeeze out all that stale air out of the low lobes of your lungs. Try to take deeper and deeper inhales and lengthen your breath. So not short, quick inhales, exhales, but really elongated breaths. And when we breathe in yoga, we use our ujjayi breath. Very deep breathing in and out through your nose. You keep the mouth closed, and it sounds like the waves of the ocean. So that helps to calm your body down, to soften your body. In child's pose, feel free to roll out your wrists a bit. Get any kinks out of the wrists there. And then coming up onto the very tips of your fingers in child's pose, like you're cupping 2 teacups underneath your hands. Start to walk those fingers out as far as you can. Still, your forehead's going to be resting on the mat, and you're just breathing deeply into your shoulders, stimulating your lymphatic system, keeping you nice and healthy. Starting to walk those fingertips over to the right side to get that extra stretch in your left armpit. And then walking those fingertips over to the left side for an extra stretch in your right armpit. And bringing those hands back to center, we're going to come up onto all fours. Our wrists are going to be directly underneath our shoulders, and our knees are going to be directly underneath our hips. We're just going to stretch out our wrists a bit. So picking up one hand, we're going to bring those fingertips to face our body. And we're just going to gently press into that wrist, whatever feels comfortable. You don't want to force. And then from here, maybe walking that hand out a little bit more forward to get an extra stretch if you feel like it. And switching sides when you're ready. We take our time, we never rush things. Other hand, fingertips please towards you. Gently rest that hand down. You may just want to hold here, that's totally fine. And maybe walking that hand out in front of you, getting a little deeper stretch. Coming back to center, both wrists directly underneath those shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to just do some hip circles, loosening up those hips a bit. So making huge circular movements with your hips. I know it looks a little weird. Again, continue to take those deep ujjayi breaths, keeping the mouth closed. We breathe in and out through the nose. Take this time to bring awareness into your practice. Notice how your body's feeling right now. Any little places that are tight or fatigued, really work on sending your breath there. Make that mind-muscle connection. switching the direction of your circle, flowing with the breath. Let's do one more huge circle. And when you're ready, coming back to center. Doing some spinal rolling next. On your inhale, we're going to drop our shoulders away from our ears. So relax those shoulders. Push your breastbone, your heart forward. Arch your back. Lift your gaze and let your head fall back. On your exhale, start to tuck your chin in towards your chest. Start to round out your spine. Squeeze your core and gaze at your navel. When you're ready to inhale, we come out of it. Relaxing those shoulders, pushing the heart open, lifting our gaze, arching the back. When you're ready to exhale, round out your spine. Squeeze that core tight. Gaze to the stomach. And just keep doing that, going at your own pace. Drop those shoulders, lift your gaze, push the heart forward. Exhale, round it out. We really want to warm up the spine here, and we want to connect the breath with the movement. So every time you inhale, you arch your back. Every time you exhale, you round out, you decompress your spine. 2 more times in each direction. And we're going to do one more time. This time as you round out your spine, I want you to hold it there. Hold. Tighten that core. Squeeze the stomach. Push the back up. Now tuck those toes, keeping your core tight, squeezing it. Lift those knees. Send your hips way back. Core still engaged. As you push those hips back into your downward facing dog. Let your head hang freely. So just start to move the head back and forth a bit. And then you can bicycle your heels, warming up your calf muscles. Whatever movements really feel good for you here. Make sure your fingers spread wide, your fingers are all tracking forward. And we want the distance of about one of our feet in between our 2 feet. Take 2 more breaths here. Gazing to your hands, start to take little tiny steps forward, baby steps forward. Keep that core tight. Try not to move your hands up off the mat. Test your core here. Once we're at the top, inhale, lengthen through with the flat back. You can keep your fingers on the mat. You can bring your hands to your shins. Draw your shoulders back. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, scoop in that belly and melt your heart to your thighs for a forward fold. Again, on your inhale, lengthen through, flat back. Exhale, draw on that stomach, melt your heart, forward fold. Your weight should be in your toes here. Again, inhale, lengthen through, weight shifts forward in your toes, hips over those ankles, lengthen. Exhale, scoop in the belly, forward fold. 2 more times. Working with the breath, inhaling as we lengthen. Exhaling as we fold. 1 more time, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Staying in your forward fold, place your left hand in front of your left foot. Deepen in that left leg, straighten your right, and lift that right arm tall to the sky. Try to stack your shoulders, open your heart as much as you side. Stack your shoulders. On our exhale, left hand comes down in front of left foot. Inhale, lengthen through with that flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly start to reverse swan dive up to standing. Inhale, reach both arms tall. And exhale the hands to your heart center. So the rest of our practice today, we're going to keep our bandhas engaged. So first we're going to engage Uddiyana Bandha, our core. Draw that navel in and up towards your spine. Tuck your tailbone. So notice the difference. Untucked tailbone, it's relaxed. Now using Uddiyana Bandha, your core, you're going to do a pelvic tilt forward like you're doing a crunch. Untucked, unengaged Uddiyana Bandha, tucked, engaged. Now Mula Bandha, what we want to do is Mula Bandha is your pelvic floor. So try to inner spiral your thighs. Bring those two big toes together. Internal rotation of both hips. Now squeeze those thighs together. They're not going to touch, but we want that nice foundation here. Relaxed, tightened. This is what we want. Standing tall, Mula, Uddiyana Bandha engaged. Hands at your heart. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths here. For this practice, no judgment, no expectations, and no comparisons. On your inhale, open your eyes, reach your prayer tall to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, hinge forward at the hips into your forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening through, flat back. Exhaling, forward fold. Stepping the right and left foot into plank. Wrists under shoulders. Shift forward on your toes. Notice the difference. Shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows into your sides. Chaturanga. Flatten your feet. Inhale to an up dog. Drop those shoulders. Lift your breastbone. Open your heart. Exhaling, tucking your toes. Push back, down dog. A few breaths here. On our inhale, start to walk those feet forward. Take your time. Once you're at the top, inhale, lengthen through. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan diving all the way up to standing. Inhale that right arm tall to the sky. Reach it up nice and tall. And on your exhale, bring that length as we lean towards the left. Keep the heart open. Stretch throughout your thoracic spine. Left fingertips inch down that left leg. And on your inhale, use that core to come back to standing. Relax that right arm down. Inhale, left arm tall. And exhale, start to take that lean over to the right. Again, pull your left shoulder back to open your chest. Inhale, use your obliques. Stand tall. Reach both arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening through, flat back. Exhaling, forward fold. Stepping left and right foot into plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. A few breaths in, down dog. Now what you want to do is you want to really keep that core tight. So really suck it in. Make sure that the weight should be right in between your second and your thumb finger. Weight right here to protect your wrists. We want our fingers to track forward. We don't want them sideways or inverted. We want the wrists nice and protected. Get a huge surface area. Now think about drawing energy from the palms of your hands through the earth, down your spine, radiating throughout your body. One more breath in, down dog. On your next inhale, start to walk those feet forward to meet your hands. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Reverse swan diving all the way up to standing. Inhale those arms up. Interlace at your fingers like you're making an arrow to the sky. Prayer pose, 2 index fingers point up. Keep it there. Arms squeeze your ears here. Try not to keep any gaps. Lengthen up on your inhale. Exhale, take your lean to the right. Deeper stretch throughout that thoracic spine. Inhale, stand tall, lengthen up higher. And on your exhale, bring that length as you lean to the left. Inhale, stand tall. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Bring some weight to your hands as you step or jump back to plank. Inhale to an up dog. Exhale, down dog. A few deep breaths here once again. Try to listen to the sound of your breathing in and out through your nose. Your breath should be consistent throughout your whole practice, and it is the most important part of your practice. So Ujjayi breath should sound like this. One more deep breath in, down dog. And on your next inhale, start to walk those feet forward to meet your hands. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Reach those arms tall. And exhale the hands to your heart center. Sun Salutation B. Squeeze those heels, legs together. Deep bend in your knees. And arms come up for Utkatasana, chair pose. Tuck that tailbone. Drop your shoulders. Lift your gaze. On your exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Stepping or jumping into your plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Ground that back left heel. Inhale, reach your arms tall to the sky. Hips facing forward, shoulders soft. Exhaling, hands to frame the right foot. Right foot steps back, plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Left foot steps forward. Right heel grounded to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms tall. Exhale, releasing the hands to frame the left foot. Left foot steps back, plank. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Find your breath. Lengthen the breath. Tighten your bandhas. On our next inhale, either walking or jumping the feet forward. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Another deep bend in both legs. Arms come up, chair pose. Inhale all the way up. Cross your thumbs, spread your fingers. Separate your feet. We're going to back bend, arms up, hips come way forward. Let your head fall back, lean back. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Stepping or jumping into plank as we take our Vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, huge inhales, the arms come up. Exhale, release the hands to frame the foot. Chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. Left foot forward, warrior one, huge inhale. Exhale, hands down, take your vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling down dog. A few breaths in down dog. Try to lengthen it. Deeper inhales, deeper exhales. On our next inhale, walking or jumping the feet forward. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Deep bend in both legs, arms come up, Utkatasana. Lengthening through, arching back, get that nice stretch and back bend. Inhale all the way up, circle the hands to your heart center. Take a few deep breaths. Uttanasana, separate your feet about hip distance apart, hands on your hips. Squeeze those elbows together, open your heart, shift forward in your toes, make sure your weight isn't in the heels, forward, and lead with the heart. Thumb and second forefinger to both big toes. Thumbs press into your toes. Once you have that, shift forward like you're gonna fall almost. Scoop in that belly and take your fold. On our inhale, lengthen through with the flat back. On our exhale, lift your toes up off the floor. Fingertips point towards you, gorilla hands. Step on the palms of your hands as we take a deeper fold here. Fingertips point towards you. Inhale, shift forward in your toes, lengthen those legs. Exhale, use your bandhas as you fold deeper. Work with that breath. Wiggling those toes just to massage your wrists. Hands release from the feet, hands come to your hips. Squeeze those elbows, straight legs, and come all the way to stand. Use those hamstrings. Hands to your heart center, a few breaths here. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Stepping or jumping into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Lift your right leg tall to the sky. Lift it up. Point your toe. Bend your knee. And now we're going to open up our hips. Stack those hips on top of one another. Send those hips back. And on your inhale, step that right foot forward. Warrior one, ground the back left heel. Reach your arms up. Now to get into this pose, if you're a beginner, how we want to do it is bring your hands to your hips. And most people come into warrior one like this with their hips. What you want to do is push your left hip forward. Pull your right hip back so you're inner spiraling your thighs towards one another. You're getting closer. Not using Mula Bandha, using Mula Bandha. Squeeze your left glute muscle really tight and try to press that left glute to that floor behind you. Now don't arch your back. Use Uddiyana Bandha. Tuck that tailbone, untucked, tucked. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana. Once you have it, hands to your heart. Reach your prayer tall. Now the last thing that we want to do is soften our shoulders. So make sure your shoulders aren't way up here. We want them down. So drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Take a few deep breaths in Warrior One. And on your next inhale, we're going to open up to Warrior Two. In Warrior Two, you want that right knee open towards your pinky toe. So that knee is right above your ankle. Again, don't stick the glutes out, don't arch your back. Tuck your tailbone, squeeze your core, and lengthen those arms out. Point through your fingers. Shoulders not up here, they are relaxed. Breathe deep into your hips. You're opening up your hips. Deeper bend in that front right leg maybe. And on your next inhale, turn the right palm skyward and start to lean back as you exhale into reverse warrior. Again, right knee tends to cave in, don't let it. Want that right knee over the ankle. Open your chest, breathe. Inhaling, coming back to Warrior Two. Exhaling, right forearm to right upper thigh, left arm up into side angle pose. Inhaling, coming back to Warrior Two. Exhaling, reverse. Now windmill your arms to frame that right foot. Right foot's going to step back. Toes are going to spin to the right. And we're going to come into our one arm side balance. Squeeze your core. Left wrist under left shoulder. One more breath. Exhale, right hand down, plank. You can hold down dog or you can take a vinyasa. Now keep your gaze forward as you exhale into chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Left leg reaches up, three-legged down, down dog, point your toe, bend your knee and open your hips, stack your hips, breathe. On our inhale, left foot steps forward. Warrior One, ground that back right heel down. And inhale, reach tall. Again, if you want to practice working on your form, hands come to your hips. Now this time we're drawing that left hip back. We're pulling that right hip forward. So make sure you're inner spiraling those thighs. You're bringing them together. No arch in the back. Tuck that tailbone. Drop your shoulders as you reach your arms up. Sink deeper and deeper into that front left leg. Every exhale should take you deeper into your pose. We use our breath to go deeper and to calm the mind while we do it. On our inhale, opening up Warrior Two. Shoulders right over those hips. Left knee open, tailbone tucked. Extend those arms out. And now relax your shoulders. Bringing that left palm to face skyward. Exhaling back, reverse warrior. Inhaling Warrior Two. Exhaling, coming forward, side angle. Inhaling Warrior Two. Reverse warrior. And then windmill those arms to frame that left foot. Left foot steps back. either walking or jumping your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, lengthen through, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Place your right hand, your right thumb and forefinger to the big toe of your right foot. Left hand to your left hip. Gently bend that left knee a bit. Get ready to lift that right foot up off the floor. Press into your left foot, draw energy, and come to standing. Find your balance, so set your drishti, your focus, on a spot on the floor, not moving. Once you have it, you can keep your knee bent or you can lengthen that right leg out. Standing left leg is straight. Keep that breath, lengthen through your breathing. On your exhale, bend that right leg and we're going to bring the right foot to our upper left thigh or your left calf muscle for tree pose. Hands come to your heart center. Open that right knee, that hip. And focus on lengthening your breath here. Nothing else matters. Gently release that right foot up off that thigh. Keep the leg lifted. Don't drop it. Slowly lower it down. Nice. Shake out the legs a bit. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Left thumb and forefinger to your big toe of that left foot. Right hand to your right hip. Gently bend that right leg. Press that right foot into the earth. And lift that left foot up off the floor. Bottom right leg is straight. You can hold here. Or you can maybe lengthen that left leg out. Getting that nice stretch in the hamstring, working balance. With control, gently bend that left leg and bring your left foot to either the right calf muscle, not the knee here. We don't want that. Calf or upper thigh to protect your knee. Once it's there, gently open that left hip a bit more out to the side. Hands come to your heart. For balance, you want to press that foot into the leg and the leg into the foot. You want to keep squeezing that core, keep tightening your glutes, your pelvic floor, using your bandhas to balance. Now we're going to gently release that left foot from the thigh, but don't drop it. Hold it and gently lower it down. Shake out the legs, shake out the wrists, whatever feels good. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, reaching the arms tall to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening through. Exhaling, forward fold. Stepping or jumping into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Knees come down to the floor. And we're going to come to a seated position. We get to sit. So like I said, it's a quick little flow just to get you loose if you don't have that much time. So sitting crisscross applesauce style, we're going to pick up the right leg. We're going to place the right foot on top of that left knee for a log of fire pose. Now if this is way too much for you, you can always extend that left leg out and take the pose from here. Now gently we're going to press on the area around that right knee, not on it, but around. should gently start to feel that hip open up a little more. If you want to go deeper, feel free to walk your fingertips out, lift your heart. You want to lengthen the spine, don't collapse here, lengthen, and gently bend those elbows. It helps come down with the flat back. And then if you want to go deeper, you can keep doing that. Starting to walk those hands back to the body and switching legs. So this time picking up the left leg, left foot comes to the top of that right knee. Again, you can straighten your right leg out if that's a little bit easier. Log a fire pose, stacking knees on ankles. Sit up tall, relax your upper body, and gently press around that left leg and left knee. Nice straight back, lengthened, bend those elbows gently. One side may be tighter than the other. I know this one is for me, so don't force, don't push. Remember, no expectations. Walking those hands back if they were extended, and doing those legs. Lengthen both legs out in front of you, Paschimottanasana. Use your hands to pick up the flesh of your buttocks and move it out of the way. Feet flex, legs glued. Inhale, reach those arms tall. Exhale, scoop in the stomach. Bring the length as you start to melt your heart closer to your thighs. Keep your gaze forward so your spine stays elongated. On our inhale, coming up with a flat back and coming back to center. Bend your knees, hands under the thighs, and just do about 3 to 4 rolls to massage your back. On the last one, just go ahead and relax on the floor. Keeping your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, curl up into a tight ball, forehead towards the knees. Relaxing the head down, just gonna rock side to side, massaging your spine, massaging your organs. Keeping your right leg in towards your chest, lengthen the left leg down onto the mat. Interlace your hands on that right shin or under the thigh if you have a knee issue. And gently bring that right knee towards your right shoulder. Loosening up on the stretch, we're going to make circular movements with that right knee. Testing that range of motion, it should only feel good. Make sure you're still using that Ujjayi breath. And reversing the direction. Dropping back at center. Lengthen that right leg down as we switch sides. Left knee in. Hands interlace on that left shin or under the thigh. Gently draw your knee towards your shoulder. Loosening up on the stretch, circular movements with that knee. And reversing the direction. And stopping back at center. Keeping your left knee in your chest, bring the right one in as well. Arms come out to the T, palms face up. Bring your gaze to your right hand and start to drop your knees to the left. Taking you into your spinal twist, keep your right shoulder grounded. And very important here to take deep breaths. Exhale, squeeze your inner organs. Inhaling, knees come back through center. Exhaling, gazes to the left, knees drop to the right. Ground that left shoulder down. Deep Ujjayi breaths. Knees come back to center. Bend in the knees. Both arms come to the insides of both legs. Grab the outsides of your feet, happy baby. Relax your head as you press your feet into your hands and your hands into your feet. Rocking side to side to massage the back. Grabbing a hold of both big toes with your thumb and second finger. Straighten those legs and open your legs out into a wide-legged straddle. Soles of the feet come together. Knees open out to the sides. Supine butterfly. Opening the hips. Relax your head down. As you bring your right hand to your stomach and your left hand to your heart. Take a deep inhale in through your nose and exhale everything out through the mouth with sound. One more time, a huge inhale in, exhaling everything out. When you're ready, you can lengthen through both your right and left leg. Letting your feet fall open to the sides like the pages of a book. Palms face up alongside the body in the gesture of receptivity. Closing your eyes and taking your Shavasana, your final relaxation pose. You have nowhere else to be, nothing else to do, just here and now. Just taking this time to enjoy your breath, your lifelong companion. take a deeper breath into your lungs and let it go. And one more time, filling up your lungs as if they were balloons. And then just letting it all go. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotating your ankles and your wrists. Reaching both arms out overhead, getting a total body stretch from head to toe. As if you just woke up from your bed this morning. Keeping the right arm reaching overhead as we bring our knees into our chest, rolling onto our right side into the fetal position. Just using that right arm as a little pillow for your head. And when you're ready, using the strength in your left hand to push you up to a tall seated posture, eyes remain closed. So we bring our hands to our hearts and feel our hearts beating. For each new morning with its light, for rest and shelter of the night, for joy and hope, for love and friends, for everything that goodness sends. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and my name is Laura Zock. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Laura, Laura_M_Zoch, Z-O-C-H, and I'll try to pull it up on my video as well. Bye!